Yo, salute everybody. Can you hear me, man? I hope everybody doing great. Hope everybody day been great. All that good stuff. Y'all know the YouTube lingo. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. I hope, like I said, I hope y'all day been great. I hope y'all day been blessed. The holidays over, so I hope everybody Thanksgiving holidays has been over. Salute with Trig, you already know what it is. Salute to everybody tapping in. Miss Keisha, how you doing? Twin, you already know what it is. Like I say, man, I'm coming in to talk a little bit about how college football has ended. But one thing I'm finna start off with, man, I got to get this off my chest. I'm kind of gonna start my little lies off here and there about my rants. You see what I'm saying? Um, let's see. I used to do the little video clips in here and there about my rants and stuff like that. But today, I just really got to kind of get this off my chest, and I'm sorry. And I really want to. I know we're gonna talk about football today, but I got to get this guy off my chest, man. What's happening with it, Trey? You already know it. What's good? What's good, Jungle? I see you out there, man. Right now, if you see the screen, man, you see this guy Josh Giddey on my on the screen right now. For those that don't know, Josh Giddey is a second year guard for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Recently, he been in the news for how can I say this? Fuck it. He been in the news for inappropriate activities with an underage minor. He hasn't denied no allegations. He hasn't said that it's not true or nothing like that. And the person that he's with has said that they did what they did. Now, the person that he was with, he was allegedly 19 at the time. And the person that he was with was 16 at the time. That's what they say. No charges have been filed. This guy right here on the screen, man, Josh Giddey, man, this man is still playing basketball. This man is still collecting a fucking check. This man is still suiting up. This man ain't lost no fucking monies yet. This man ain't been suspended, man. He's just under investigation. And see, like I say, man, what's pissing me off right now about the whole damn job, man, about the whole damn situation. And I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to say this. I got the, I'm not one of the people that like to pull the race cards. If you know me, you know me. But sometimes I got to just keep it real and keep it 100%. Last year, we had incidents of Ja Morant. Last year, we had incidents of the Alabama basketball situation. Salute, man. We had a lot of incidents where guys in basketball was getting in trouble. Even this year, man, right before the season started, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it was right before the season started. We had a guy, Kevin Porter Jr., that got in trouble with the law for allegations of domestic violence, you know what I'm saying, with his old lady, wife, girlfriend, whatever it is. Every person, all of these guys, even to a coach, the guy that was at Boston, all these guys has either lost their job or got suspended. Look at Kyrie Irving's situation. All these guys, man, let me say that again. All these guys, you can go to the Kevin Porter, you can go to the Ja, you can go to Coach Emmett Duke, whatever. I'm bad with last name. Excuse me. But like I say, man, all these guys were suspended while the investigation was still going on. Well, this young man right here is still fucking playing basketball. Now, a lot of the sports content creators has been calling out the lady Malika Andrews. They've been calling out Stephen A. Smith. They've been calling out Fox Sports. They've been calling out ESPN. And with all due diligence, they should. Because, man, this is fucking hush mouth. Like, man, listen, man, this man, his allegations as being a pedo, underage little girl. And if you looked at the picture of the little girl, because I saw the picture of the little girl, man, the little girl looked like a fucking little girl. So can't nobody tell me, oh, man, she just made a lie. And then you had Andrew Bogut come out today talking about, well, she lied and he didn't know and all this and all this. And the family, they know she lied, so they're not going to fucking press charges and stuff. Man, fuck that shit. And I'm saying it again, man, fuck that shit. They can miss me with that. Man, all the people that's giving fucking excuses for this punk ass little boy up here, man, that's on the screen right now, man, y'all can all miss me with that shit too. And the reason why I say that, because throughout the history And I'm sorry, but throughout the history of my nigga, the Caucasian, the Asian, the Mexican, the whatever ism in you, man, we've heard stories and stories and stories of how young men and got caught up in the same situation and had to do time. We've seen young men in whatever streets of America, man, whatever city in America, man, we've seen this happen to boys in high school where they had to go do time because they were 19 and had sex with a little girl that was a freshman in high school, and their daddy, their mama found out and pressed charges and had buddy locked up. So we've seen this numerous of fucking times. Man, I've heard so many excuses talking about, well, the age of consent, the age of consent. Man, fuck that. Everybody's saying the age of consent. Man, you motherfuckers is sick too. And let me say that again. Man, everybody that's saying, oh, the age of consent in the state of Oklahoma is 16. Well, hey man, to my knowledge, this supposed to happen in the state of the state of California. So those rules don't apply. And I know in the state of because I did my little research. I know that the state of California, the age of consent is 18. You got to be an adult. So people can miss me with that. Let me say this. If those allegations come out, man, the parents don't have to fucking press charges. See what I'm saying? The law enforcement can pick it up without the parents saying, hey, I want to press charges. If the law enforcement found out, they supposed to press charges. They supposed to do the investigation. They supposed to press charges and see what's going on. The NBA is doing the investigation, and it's just fucking, it's pissing me off because, like I said, I'm a huge Ja Morant fan, man. Ja Morant is one of my favorite players in basketball right now. And the team suspended him. So I'm saying, and then turned around and the NBA suspended him. The Oklahoma City Thunders. Now, Andrew Bogut punk ass got up there on a podcast and he ran his damn mouth too much. See, people talk too fucking much too sometimes. Andrew Bogut get up on the goddamn on the podcast and say y'all can look it up. Just go to your YouTube, your Twitters, your X, whatever the fuck that shit called, Instagram, all that good stuff. Go to your social media outlets and you will see what Andrew Bogut was like. The Oklahoma City Thunder knew about this incident last year. Salute, Queen. Much respect, baby. They knew about this incident last. I'm talking about a guy that's under alleged. He's under investigation for inappropriate activities with an underage minor, and it's not even really allegedly because man, the girl had a picture on there, and it's been floating around and all that stuff, man. The girl had a picture, man, where she was just like, "Hey, I just fuck get it. I just did to get it." So they're saying it's not like it's no allegedly this and allegedly that, but it's fucking facts. But man, like I said, man, it's just, I don't know if it's the NBA trying to sweep something up under the rug. I don't know if they trying to keep hot young players on the court. I don't know what the fuck their excuse is, but it's just bitch asses to me. Like, seriously. Like I said, man, we've seen this numerous of times in Black America, White America, Yellow America, Purple America, where kids that was good baseball players. Hell, and a little girl said, me and Timmy had sex, and Timmy was 19 years old, and little Julie was goddamn on 16 years old, 15 years old, and Tim ass went to fucking jail. We've seen this shit before, so I can't say that, with the race card. But at the same time, I got to just be honest when it comes to the NBA, and I got to be honest when it comes to the coverage of it. And see, if Josh Giddey was a Black American man, this man would be blasted all up and down freaking ESPN, MSNBC Sports, Fox Sports, whatever fucking TMZ Sports, whatever sports you fucking look at, this man would be blasted all over. But man, like I said, man, I just hate that this man is still freaking collecting a paycheck, still suiting up, putting his goddamn on tennis shoes on and going out there and hooping while he got these allegations going on. Man, like I said, man, they can miss me with that bullshit, man. I hate that shit, man. That shit weak as fuck. Excuse my French, but this shit it's supposed to be cussing words when it comes to a grown ass man. You a grown ass fucking man. You tell me you can't identify a little girl. You can't look in a little girl face and say, yeah, that's a little girl. I don't give a fuck. When I was 19, 20 years old, I could look at a little girl and say, yeah, you're a little girl. Now I know people be like, oh man, the children change these days, they wearing this, they wearing, man, miss me with that shit. Because little girls always been trying to dress grown and do this and do that and do this and do that. It's the fucking conversation that you can have with a fucking girl. You can tell her if she mature, if she ready or not. See what I'm saying? And like I said, man, this shit weak as fuck because the NBA is letting this shit go down. They ain't talking about it. And Stephen A. Smith punk ass on his platform, man, he telling people, don't get mad at me because I'm not speaking on it. I'm not speaking on it. I'm not speaking on it. Where I know my little punk ass, my little dang my little small YouTube page. I know the rules. We all know the rules if you're a content creator. Hell, if you're on YouTube and you've been in people's lives for more than goddamn on a week, you know, people put up disclaimers and they say allegedly. So all that I can't talk about this, I can't talk about that Stephen A. Smith on your own platform, homeboy. Man, miss me with that shit. Because all you gotta do is put up a disclaimer and say allegedly and keep on moving and talk about it and go on. But that's just me. I digress on that, man. Like I said, man, I wanted to do a video on it. I might still do a little video because I just want to see. I'm waiting. I'm waiting to see what the NBA gonna do before I really did just go in on their weak ass. I'm talking about in on them. But as of right now, I really, this is one of the reasons why I fuck with college sports more than I fuck with goddamn professional sports. Just because of that right there. On to my next rant of the day. Oh, I got to get into this. This picture right here, this is the playoff committee. Now, everybody on this panel right here, I mean, on this picture is not still on the playoff committee, but this was a part of the playoff committee at one time. Man, these people right here, Condoleezza Rice. Y'all see Condoleezza Rice? What the fuck does she know about football? Tell me that, y'all. Can this lady pick the best fucking 4 teams in America? Tell me this. Do y'all see anybody up that motherfucker that's real deal qualified that goddamn gonna real say who's the best teams in America and who's not the best team in America? And I'm ranting and I'm saying this because, man, how in the fuck is Ohio State University is ranked number fucking 6? This ain't even about no goddamn gonna being no Alabama fan. This is about being a college football fan. Let me say this, man. As a college fucking football fan, ain't no way in hell. Let me say this again. Ain't no fucking way in hell Ohio State should be ranked above Texas. No. No. Fuck no. Let me show y'all. Hold on. Let me. Ain't no way. So you can see, ain't no homerism. I didn't even say my school. See what I'm saying? Ain't no fucking way that Texas should be above the Ohio State University or even Oregon at this point in time, bro. Because at the same time, man, it is about when you lose. Now, as an Alabama fan, hell no, they shouldn't be ranked above us because we playing way better fucking football than they is. But for them people to keep them above Oregon, for them people to keep them above Texas right now is a tragedy. If y'all don't see the SEC fatigue going on, then we just, I agree. Man, Ohio State should be 8, Texas should be 5. Facts. Man, the top, it should go like this. This is my opinion. It's just me talking. It should be Michigan number 1, Georgia number 2, Washington number 3, Florida State 4, Texas 5, Oregon 6, Bama 7, OSU 8. That's just my opinion. See what I'm saying? But I don't see Ohio State being better than Texas right now. I damn so don't see Ohio State being better than Oregon right now. And I for sure, God damn it, for sure, don't see them being better than motherfucking Alabama Roll motherfucking Tide. That's just me. I know the committee disagree. So of course that we see. And like I said, I didn't even open up and say Bama should be ranked above them. So that lets you know that I'm not trying to be a homer in this. Alabama should be ranked behind Texas at all times right now. See what I'm saying? Because Texas beat us at home. But that's just me. That's just my opinion. I know my opinion don't matter to them, the quote unquote big folks in this damn world when it comes to college football and shit like that. But it is what it is. Oh man. Yeah, man. Hey man. Everybody that got a panel in here, man. Got a chat in here, man. Y'all got y'all links, man. Y'all drop them links, man. Y'all know that shit, all that good shit. Y'all don't even have to ask. Just drop them, man, because y'all know I fools with you. You got that. Salute Keith with the good hair. Hey, baby, how you doing? But yeah, till Georgia lose, they should be number one. Now, I understand that Icebox, but if we go by the eye test and the competition, I mean, Michigan did just be the top, 14 this past weekend. And Georgia beat who? They struggled against who? See what I'm saying? But I understand, but at least them two, they're the top two teams in the nation. No matter if you're a up northerner and you like Michigan, or you're down south person and you a SEC man, a homer for Georgia, or however it is, those two teams are the best in America right now. That's just my opinion. And from the play on the field, ain't nobody to beat their ass. Now I can say that Georgia, with them being back-to-back undefeated champs right now, they should be number one because, and that's why I say I agree with you. But just on the field and not going off past success, I'm going to put Michigan at my number one. And let me say this to us Alabama fans. That's why I turned my camera on so you can see me in my eyes, so you can see me. Hey, man, don't be surprised if we get left out even when we beat Georgia. It's our fault. We can't blame no goddamn nobody. So I don't want to hear all that goddamn on blah, 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 blah. Do. We got to go back to week 2, and we got to go back to week 3 and see why we are ranked number 8 in the damn nation right now. Even if we're heading with the West Side, even if we would have lost the week 2, that week 3 performance, man, it is still busting our heads open to this day because we came out there and looked like a hot piece of garbage against South Florida, man. So hey. Now, man, let me go on to my end of the year review when it comes to the SEC, the ACC, the Big 12, the Big 10, and the artist formerly known as the Pac-12. Man, I start off with the Big 10. Let's just start off with the Big 10. Big 10 went as expected as it could go. You really ain't got nothing but 3 teams: Ohio State, Michigan, and Pitt State. My bad. Penn State. Those are the only 3 programs up there that's really worth anything. And we saw it. Those are the 3 programs that came out on top. Even though Iowa is playing in the Big 12 Conference Championship, that's how that game is gonna go Saturday. Type shit. The conference, man, will be stronger next year with the additions of the Pac-12 schools. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't know, like USC, UCLA, Washington, and Oregon will be headed to the Big 10 next year. So the conference will be getting better. So we're gonna see how that go next year. Man, when I did my college preview show, I had 4 teams that I thought was gonna go to the and I still kept the banner. So I'm gonna show y'all. So I did erase. My 4 teams that I had picked was Alabama, Michigan, USC, and Florida State. Those were my 4 teams that was gonna make it to the playoffs. Well, Bama's still in the hunt. Michigan, hey man, you might well say they locked it up. And Florida State still in the hunt. Now I dang on so just booted out and just pooted out when that USC pick. I thought USC was gonna be better than what the fuck they put out there. I'm sorry, I thought it was. I thought they was gonna be better than that shit. And them people with some hot damn guys. Y'all see the transfer portal don't always work. But hey, a lot of my predictions has come to pass. I said Alabama will go 11-1. We'll lose 1 game and we'll play in the SEC championship game. That has came to fruition so far. Florida State, I said Florida State had a good team, and hey, they had a good team because of what was coming back, the experience, what was coming back, plus the transfer portal additions that they did add to them. I felt like they was going to be a great team, and that's the truth. I feel like Michigan, well, like I say, with them playing high school teams, when they're playing Division two teams, when they're playing FCS teams every week, they should be good. You know what I'm saying? As long as they survive that 2-game gauntlet, they was gonna make it, and it is what it is. That has happened. I didn't put Georgia in my top 4 to make it to the playoffs because I thought Bama was gonna beat them in the SEC championship game. I said in the beginning Georgia was gonna go 12-0 and lose to Bama in the SEC championship game. I'm still gonna stick with that. I'm just gonna be humble with the talking of the shit to the Georgia Bull Puppies. I'm a very humbled Alabama fan. Even though I talk lots of shit and I say roll tide, I'm still humble. Man, on to the SEC. On to the SEC. Man, what a year for our conference. Man, what a year for the conference in whole. Now, true enough, man, the conference in whole, in my opinion, was down this year, man, because, you know, we had some teams that lost some games that shouldn't have lost, especially out of conference, like hell, Alabama. As of right now, to me, Texas has the best win of the year this year, in my opinion. And the reason why I say that because Texas came into Tuscaloosa, like I'm going to say it every week, put their feet up, took their cowboy hat off, took their belt buckle off, and took a shit in our damn bathroom. That's what they did on our ass. I'm just being honest. So we got to look at it like that. Man, Florida was down. People was so high on South Carolina. What the hell? No bowl game for Florida. Hell, the SEC West East ain't got nothing but what? Georgia, Kentucky, Tennessee. If I'm not mistaken, that's going to a bowl game. So I still think that overall, you know what I'm saying, on the outside success, the out conference success, SEC had a down year. Now we all know we beat each other up, man, in during the regular season. So, but you know, when Florida coming out the gate losing to Utah, Florida State beating LSU, Arkansas losing to BYU, things like that, man. That's what I said that, you know, the conference has went down. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, my bad. Mizzou, man. Because Missouri ain't supposed to be on that. That shit don't even sound right for them people to be on the East. They should have put Auburn on the East and could put Missouri in the West. But hey, yeah, Missouri. Shout out to Missouri, man. They've had a great fucking year. Missouri beat all dang on. Hey, Miss Cynthia, how you doing, baby? Appreciate you pulling up. Man, Missouri had a great year this year, man. Missouri beat all expectations. I'm talking about didn't nobody think them people was going to win 10 games. If you said Missouri was going to win 10 games, but your ass line, I call cap. No. Ain't nobody but damn they coach and they players thought they was gonna win 10 games this year. And some of the players probably didn't even think they were gonna win 10 games this year. But shout out to Missouri, man, because we need that. See what I'm saying? We need that as an SEC. We need a program. Plus, with Texas and Oklahoma coming in next year, man, all the good programs that we can have that's playing top-notch good football will be better for us as a conference. On to the Big 12. Big 12, the last year of Texas and Oklahoma. So, Big 12, say bye-bye to all your flagship programs. Say bye-bye to all the money makers because what y'all just pulled in, who y'all got? Houston, Cincinnati, BYU, Central Florida. Them schools don't move the needle when it comes to the viewing eyes and the monies and stuff like that. So, say bye-bye to your cash cow. Man, Texas this year have lived up to. Are they back? Long as Stark stay there and Stark still doing this, what he doing, they back, man. As a college football fan, man, I'm happy. I'm glad that Texas and Oklahoma is coming to the SEC. And I'm glad them people was good this year, man, because like I said, man, it made the whole overall college football game better. Now the rest of the conference. They slept on. They sleep. You can sleep on that shit. Texas Tech, you know what I'm saying? Kansas State, TCU, all them teams like that, man. You can just sleep on them and get them out the way. Cincinnati, man, that's garbage. All that's just some hot garbage. So I really want to know what they're gonna do without Texas, without Oklahoma. But anyway, Texas had a great year. Oklahoma had a bounce back year. The darlings for them, Kansas State, they were Kansas State. You see what I'm saying? Um, TCU, hmm, they're a tricky program, man, because they some years they be good and then they fall off the map. This is one of them. They were good last year because they were a senior-laden team with a senior quarterback. They come back this year. Hell, the quarterback that started the year off, he just hit the transfer portal around this motherfucker. So that's what type of year they had. See what I'm saying? Hell, they damn couldn't even beat Colorado. To the ACC, y'all. ACC with Florida State has regained dominance. Florida State has regained dominance over Clemson in the ACC. Clemson had a down year. What's happening with it, big bro? You already know what it is. Man, Clemson had a down year to their standards. Now, to the old standards, this was a good year. But to their standards of the past decade, man, they had a very, 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 very down year. Man, who would have thought Duke, the basketball school, would have had a good year so far? You see what I'm saying? They had a good year. You know, things like that, man. Look at Louisville. Louisville, you know, without Lamar Jackson. Let me say it again. Louisville, without Lamar Jackson, they had a great year this year, man. They was a top 15 program all year long, man. Those things like that, like I said, man, it makes college football interesting because when you got one school that's just dominating the dang on competition in their opponents, man, in their conference so bad, to where when somebody finally wake up and start beating them back up, it's great for that dang on conference. All the rest of them schools, man, like Wake Forest and NC State, and go to sleep on them again. Wake me up when they got dang on started with it. On to this dang on Pac-12. The last year of the Pac-12 too. Man. What a year. Let me do this for the Pac-12. Y'all went out with a bang for the last year y'all dang on conference. And the reason why I say that because, man, you got Oregon and Washington being in the top conversation all year of playoff. Then you got Coach Sanders out there in the circus, man, who brought in some little the attention, you know what I'm saying, the eyes, you know what I'm saying, to the program. You had, Westside Arizona, man. Arizona bounced back, had a great season this year, man. The Pac-12, man, honestly, had a good year. And see, this ain't your granddad is Pac-12, where it wasn't nothing but USC and Oregon, and you know UCLA will pop up here and there. You know, they actually had some real good football going on. Like, man, I sat up and watched the Pac-12 late, you know what I'm saying, a bunch of times. I actually watched a couple games, and I ain't talking about just Colorado on the Pac-12 network, you know, flipping back and forth, just watching football in general, man. They actually had a real good season. Now, this their last season because, you know, they're the guy that was over the whole conference, the conference president, he did some shitty ass maneuvering. He did some shitty ass management because if he would have did the right thing, the conference would still be at whole and you still have Coach Prime over there and y'all would be making lots and lots of monies because you got to think of it like this. Coach Prime is in that was in the conference. That's a money maker. That's a marketing tool for any network that's trying to produce football. So, man, you got to see it like that. Colorado going back to the Big 12. So, hey, man, you know that you lose that program, you lose USC. Like I mentioned earlier, you lose 4 programs to the Big 10. Then you lose Arizona, Arizona State, Utah, and Colorado to the Big 12. The only teams that was left in the conference after this year will be Stanford, Washington State, Oregon State, and I think that's it, if I'm mistaken. Somebody quote me if I'm wrong, but they don't have a whole bunch of schools. I think they got like 4 schools left, if I'm not. But I know those 3 was left behind because then nobody want. And Cal's the 4th school. Didn't nobody want them schools. See what I'm saying? So they left them behind while everybody else jumped ship for the monies. Now, hold on, let me put the picture up there. I'll put the picture up there. Cause y'all know if you know me, you know I'm finna do this. Cause we talking about the Big 12. And we talking about the Pac-12. We talking about college football in general. Hey man, look, man, look, listen. I want to congratulate to the Colorado Buffaloes and their real fan base. Their real fan base for their 4 victories this year. Back to your standards of 4 victories per year. Let me say that again. Man, y'all back to y'all got on 4 victories per the last, what, 5, 6, 10 years? That's what y'all been averaging around this motherfucker. Y'all back to that. Man, shit show that we saw in Colorado, I'm so glad that shit is over with. I'm glad they don't have a bowl game. I'm glad they out the way. I am glad they are out the way. But they're not out the way because, oh my God, every little fucking move, man, that this team is going to be doing this offseason, man, it's going to be through the scrutiny, through the microphone glass, all that bullshit. Man, yes, sir. Appreciate it, Icebox, man. Have a great one tomorrow, man. And you know, I'll catch you next live. Man, you got a lot of people saying, oh man, this was a successful season. This was a successful season. Hey man, how is it a successful season when the program has been winning goddamn on 4 or 5 games for the last 10 years? Let me tell you a successful season. They had the first time on the job, never having a head coaching job in his dang on life, the man that's at Northwestern. That guy took a 1-11 program last year who had to let Coach Fitzgerald go this year because of hazing allegations and mistreatment that was going on within the program. They had to fire him right before the season started. Man, this young man, that's the coach. I can't think of the man's name. That's why I don't want to say his name. The coach at Northwestern. This man took a team that went 1-11 last year and they in a bowl game this year. They in a bowl game this year. That man took the exact same team. He didn't have a chance to hit the transfer portal and bring in a quarterback, a safety, a line, a running back, a couple wide receivers here, there, you know, a couple water boys, a couple jock strap riders. He didn't have time to do that. The man down in South Florida, the team that y'all dang on down there upset Bama, you know what I'm saying? We played like trash against them people. Man, y'all know them people went 1-11 last year too. They went 1-11 with Tua Dion, Tua Coach Sanders, got dang on receivers that's on his team, Horn and Willard. Man, them people went 1-11 last year. What their record is this year, they going to a bowl game. So people can miss me with that. You can miss me with that. You can miss me with that. And these gentlemen turned their programs around. They didn't hit the transfer portal. They didn't do all that. They took what they had, coached them up, and got on and got to where they needed to go. Man, all this, the cult that Coach Sanders got going on, man. Listen, y'all. Man, that man. Okay. I look, man, I didn't know, I couldn't think of the man's last name, so I didn't want to fuck up the man's name. You see what I'm saying? You know, look, bro, you know, I'm bad. I butcher somebody's name. That's why I just said the coach from, and I didn't want to just mess up the man's name. But I know their record, and I know he was a new coach, and I know he had a good year this year. And for what he had to take over that program and the turmoil that they was in the beginning of the year, man, right before the season started, and for him to do what he did this one, okay, you just looked it up. I appreciate you, little bro. You know my little dumb ass, hey man, you know how I be doing it. But anyway, for him to take that program, man, and they lost a lot of transfers too when Coach Fitzgerald was fired. For him to take that program, keep it above water, and make it to a bowl game this year, that man deserved to be the coach of the year for the Big Ten Conference. Let me say that again. That man deserved to be the coach of the year for the Big Ten Conference. The panel is open. If anybody want to come up here and chop it up right now, man, I hope everybody's having a great day so far, great evening so far. Listening to my little ugly ass while just kind of going over my rants and reviews for the end of the year for college football. College football has been successful all year. See what I'm saying? From the marketing aspect, from the fan aspect, from a lot of team aspects. See what I'm saying? They have been great this year. So I have to give credit to that. It has been one of the seasons. Yeah. What's going on? What's happening with you? How you doing today?
Thing. We just doing our thing. Ain't no thing to rearrange. Put Coach Dude and Marcel up on the same thing. We just doing our thing.
What's going on? How your day been so far, man? I'm just up here ranting and raving about these goddamn on college sports and all that stuff. Um, what's going on with Othello, man? How's it going, brother? I hope all your day will be going great and all that good stuff. Salute to you, gentlemen. Hey, Smoke, I know you part of the cult. You part of the Coach Prime cult, Coach Sanders cult. So I don't want to ruffle your feathers and look too bad. You know what I'm saying?
To the day I die.
Hook 'em horns.
Hey man,
Hook 'em
y'all
horns.
niggas bad out there right now, man. Y'all got decommits all over the place. Kids transferring out of there, coaches leaving, going to get jobs, and resigning, all types of shit. Y'all ain't looking too good out there. Hey, what's wrong with that ship? Is it sinking already? Is it falling off?
How,
You know what I'm saying?
how many coaches are coming though? How many players are still coming though?
You must ain't seen their high school recruiting rankings.
I asked you a question.
They have the 60th best class out of 130 programs, and that's Colorado. This man ain't recruiting nobody, man. He just lost. Let me say this. He just lost his future quarterback from the class of 2024 and the class of 2025. He lost a lineman for the class of 24. He lost his first recruit, the wide receiver for the class of 2025, and his running back. So everything that's supposed to be his when his son leaves, he don't have nobody.
Hey, you still got to
I'm listening.
rebuild. Still got to push on. You don't stop. You think the world gonna stop
So
because
how you
they
gonna
leave?
rebuild if ain't nobody coming? How you gonna rebuild how you
Hey,
gonna rebuild if
question:
they decommitted?
do the world stop turning because they leaving?
Who these goddamn
We
going these
still
boy
got
the
more.
Colt the Colt Sanders Colts don't Colt fans the Colt don't like the guy they stop moving the goalposts. No. We're not moving that goalpost. Who are you gonna bring in if ain't nobody coming in?
Again, do the world stop turning because they leave? Yes or no?
I'm not gonna answer your question till you answer mine.
Do they? Do the world stop
No,
because
no,
they
no, no, no,
leave?
no. That wasn't the question I asked. You know that, right?
I don't know what
Anybody in
you're talking
chat,
about.
Mathello, man, anybody, who they gonna bring in if ain't nobody coming in? Can somebody explain that to me? Who are they gonna get? Who gonna play quarterback out of his suddenly if you ain't got nobody coming in? Because they see that you got your own son back broke. You got your son back broke out there, bro. So why would I come out there to play quarterback for you if you got your own
All
son
right.
back broke?
What Coach do? What Coach do? Okay. Hey, salute Coach Do, Sports TV. Hey, make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Yeah, we up in here. We up in here, man. Smoke. Smoke.
Yes, sir.
You paying attention, Smoke?
I'm gonna pay
I thought you
attention to
riding for
you.
I thought you riding for Dion, man. Are
I'm
you
gonna
paying
ride for
attention?
the.
Okay, well keep on riding for Dion, but
Rich, Snoop,
you gotta at least
appreciate
have
you
some
pulling
type
up,
of
bro.
rebuttal, man. You gotta have a rebuttal. So the
What's
thing
the
is,
rebuttal?
what listen, man, listen. What I'm saying is we don't
Catch
know,
me
coach,
now.
dude. We don't know. Oh, here you go with the same old ass phrase. See, I'm gonna go back on mute, Smoke, if you keep on coming with that catch me now shit. I'm not with that
Catch me
catch me
now.
now.
Yeah, already.
Coach dude. Coach dude.
I'm listening.
This all I had to say. We don't know who coming. We don't know who's coming to the college to support the organization. What we do know is who's leaving, and we do know who's not supporting the college and the organization. So what
Who's
we
not
got to do is
supporting?
what we got to do. No, Smoke. Don't get on my bandwagon on my coattail, bro. Do not do that.
So who's not coming?
Yep, no.
Ain't
Wait,
nobody
Smoke.
coming at that
Wait,
motherfucker.
Smoke. Wait broke the wagon down and your ass trying to get in it. Hold on, Smoke. Look. So what I'm saying is we don't know who's coming. But what I'm saying is, and I'm speaking for Smoke, I'm not speaking for me because hook 'em horns. I'm a Longhorns fan. Hook 'em horns. I ain't no Dion fan. I'm not no Coach Prime fan. I mean, I love what he's doing for for the kids and the university and the sport with college football. But hook 'em horns. But what I'm saying is, Smoke should have said, we don't know who's coming, but we do know who's leaving. We have to be patient and go to the portal, the draft portal, the college portal to see who's gonna come available to see if we can help build that team.
So I have a question. So y'all telling me since nobody's coming, but if somebody do come that's mediocre and the line picks up and they go on to win the championship.
Them people
Oh,
not
that ain't
winning
gonna
no
happen.
damn championship. Stop playing. Them people ain't beating no damn Alabama, no Georgia, no. Hey, them people probably ain't gonna beat Florida around them. Fucking Florida State. I'm talking about the Florida Gators around this motherfucker. Them
Man,
people
they
ain't
can't
beating
even beat
nobody.
Oregon, bro.
You
Right.
just a
But they
hater.
ain't beat Stanford. No, 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 no. Stop
You
that.
just
Stop
a
that. Stop that.
hater.
Stop that. Stop
You
that.
just a
Them people ain't even beat
hater.
Shit,
Stanford.
Why you
Washington
hating
State blew their
on us?
ass out, bro.
You just a hater. Why you
How am I
hating
hating?
on us?
Let me ask you this. How am I hating? Am I speaking facts?
You just a hater. You hating
How am I
on
hating?
us.
Am I
Man,
speaking facts though?
Washington blew them boys out, bro.
Hmm.
You just a
And Washington
hater.
was like,
You hating
what
on
was
us.
they like?
You
They
hating
had lost
on
like
us.
7 games when they blow
Smoke,
their ass out,
smoke,
didn't
smoke. When
Yes.
you speak in facts, and then a nincompoop say you hating, you have no more credit out. Your credibility kind of it's gone after that.
The,
Smoke
the,
like
the fact that
no,
the
no,
facts ain't
no,
all the way
smoke.
true though.
Now the fact is that you don't want to acknowledge what we saying. That's a fact that we are speaking facts.
Didn't
The
we
Salute,
man,
get
Johnny.
us to
You
lose
already
some
know what it
games
is.
before they
Hey,
won
what's
the
happening with it,
Super
little bro?
Bowl?
Salute, brother.
Coach Dude ain't. And look, I'm not even right. Hey, I'm not a roll tide or nothing, but Coach Dude, he's speaking facts right now, man. People are leaving the team. They been leaving the team. They done
they? Man,
lost seven
Colorado
straight.
got
Okay, so wait a minute, hold on.
That's
So you
facts.
telling me?
Hey, who is that on the
So
panel?
y'all
Who is this on
telling
the
me?
panel with us, Coach Dude? What's your
Wait a
name,
minute.
G?
That's rich news. Rich news in sports.
Rich
So y'all
New.
Another
telling
great
me?
yeah, what's
content creator.
good? What's good, everybody? My fault, my fault.
Hey,
No,
hey,
hold, whoa,
salute.
whoa, whoa,
Hey,
whoa.
hey,
Wait a
salute,
minute.
fam. Welcome to the game. Get it. Yeah, you on the field now. Get in the game with us, man. You on the
So
field.
y'all telling
Go ahead,
me?
smoke. Go ahead, Unc.
Y'all telling me that we lost seven in a row. Everybody want to jump ship. So
Nobody
that's what
jump
you
ship,
telling me.
smoke. Nobody jump ship, smoke.
That's what
Nobody
you
jump
telling me.
ship.
Everybody jump
Li-
ship because we
Nobody
lost
jump
seven in a
ship,
row.
smoke. Nobody. See, this is my opinion, and I'm gonna let Rich handle the rest of this because I don't know what's going on right now with you, smoke. But nobody jump ship. The
If you
only
can hear
people
me,
who
put
feel
a football in the chat.
the only people who jump ship is the ones who actually jumped in the boat with Dion and thought that he was gonna have a winning season.
Again,
Right,
those who jump ship, they wasn't no supporters in the first place.
right.
They was there just for the money. That's all they was there for. Those players who
So,
didn't
question,
get it,
question, Unc,
they wasn't. Yes, yes,
question. Again,
yes.
was you riding this hard for Alabama State? I mean, excuse me, for Jack State last year and the year before that and the year before that.
Um, I
No,
was
If a nigga gotta
proud
say no,
of
if a man gotta say that means no. If a man gotta say
no,
that means no.
no.
Oh.
I was proud what he done for Golden State last year, and I'm
I'm
proud
talking
of what
about
he done.
was you keeping this energy? Did you have this energy last year and the year before that and the year before that with Coach Sam?
The same energy. Win, lose, or draw. You gotta have the same energy. You can't jump ship because the person lose. So that means you're a sore loser.
So you're a fan of the man, not the fan of the program, correct?
I'm a fan of the whole organization.
So you was a fan of the organization when they went 1-11 last year?
Yes.
I'm talking about Colorado. You was a fan of Colorado when they went 1-11 last year?
Um. First of all, Coach Dude, I don't get to watch a lot of sports. When I catch it because of my work schedule.
I don't think anybody was a Colorado fan last year.
They so wouldn't thank you facts. Only people that were
Okay.
Colorado
Hold on.
fans were the
Hold on.
people that was in
Oh,
Boulder.
so wait a minute. So let me ask y'all this question: what sold the stadiums out when Dion came? Hello.
Say again?
Say that
I
one
ain't hear
more
you. Say
time.
again?
What sold the stadium out when Dion came to Colorado?
Dion chump ass.
Huh?
Dion ugly ass. It wasn't because of no damn. It wasn't because they was winning. The people they won. They wanted to see the show. They wanted to see the circus. They wanted to see all the damn people on the sidelines. That's all they want to do. They didn't want to see them winning because they ain't used to winning in Boulder, bro. Them people ain't won for real since the
Okay,
90s.
okay, wait. Coach Dude, let's set the record
Early two
straight real
thousands.
quick. Let's set the record straight real quick, okay? Now let's set the record straight on this, Coach Dude. Last year they were 1-11, right? Huh?
Yes, sir.
They were 1-11, right?
That's not the same team from last year,
No,
though.
no, no, no. They was
No,
one
no, no,
and
no, no.
eleven last year,
I'm not
right?
giving you that. I'm not giving you that.
They was
That's
one
not
and
the same
eleven
team.
last year, right?
That's not the same team. No, sir.
Hello. They was 1-11 last year, right?
Not Prime University.
No, 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 no,
Colorado
no, no,
was.
no, 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 no.
No,
They was
I'm
one and
answering your
eleven
question.
last year.
I'm answering your question.
No, you're not. No. I was
Colorado
supposed
was
to say
one and
yes.
11.
Colorado
No,
was
no,
1-11 last year.
no, they was. Prime
What?
University was not 1 and 11 last year. Sorry.
What was they?
Prime University
No,
finished the
I
no,
want
no,
to
record off
say
no.
with
they. I
Stop
want to
talking
11
say
about
and 1.
Prime.
they was
I
11
thought
and
they went
one.
undefeated.
I want to say they was 11-1 twice. Smoke. Uh,
No,
just just for fact check.
no.
Fact check. I want to say 11-1 both years straight.
So 1-11.
No, 11. No, they. Well, you can say one
He
and
ain't
11 if you want to say that they lost one game. You can say yeah they lost one game and 1-11,
So
but
you
nah,
telling me
that ain't how it
last
works,
year?
Smoke. No,
Whoa,
cause
whoa,
see
whoa.
you gonna mess it up, Smoke, cause the wins go on the left side. The losses go on the right side.
So I'm asking y'all a question.
Like if you go
Coach
like to
Sanders was
Alabama, if you go to Alabama, like the one that they got over there, Texas put that over there. So
No,
you
this
can't
what,
nigga
confuse it.
sorry ass
no.
cowgirl.
What
Who
I'm
you want to
talking
go
about
against?
My bad, I'm on
is
mute. I'm on mute.
so what I'm asking is what was Colorado's uh, record last year?
Colorado. Now that's what I'm trying to say. Just listen to me. Colorado was 1 and 11, but Prime University was 11 and 1. I'm not finna say that that's not the same team, so I can't say that them people was 1 and 11 last year. That is not the exact same team that he had that was with
The
Colorado last year.
school
You
name
no.
say 1-11.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, the school name say 1-11.
Yep.
When you look at the schedule this year, it say Colorado, right?
Yep.
Okay, so this year Colorado won 4 games, 3 more than they did last year.
Y'all happy with losing?
Wait,
No,
smoke.
no,
But listen,
no.
but smoke. I okay. I'm agree. Wait there. I'm finna give it right back to you 7 seconds because you still ain't let Rich say nothing. You still he ain't got a chance to. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, 7 seconds.
I'm just listening, bro.
7 seconds.
I'm just
So
listening.
what you saying is they won one last year, four this year, but then Coach Dude said this not the same team. So you can't compare apples to oranges. If it was the
So
same
you telling
team,
me? So you telling
smoke.
me?
If it's the
No.
same
So you
team that won one game last year to 4 games this year, then now you have an argument. This is not the same team.
so whoa,
I'm
Thank
on
whoa,
mute.
you.
whoa, wait a
That's
minute.
all
I'm
I'm
on
So
mute.
you
saying.
telling
I'm
me?
on mute.
So you telling me the whole team left?
Yes, he
Pretty
put the
much.
whole team off. He put the whole team off. He kicked the whole team off and brought a
If
whole
you
Yeah,
new
want, if
team
you
Pretty
want to
in.
go
much,
to,
bro.
Coach
if you want
Dude,
to go to
Coach Dude,
percentages, I want to say if you want to go to percentages,
Coach
smoke. I
Dude.
want to say they said that it was damn near 60. It was over
No,
60% of it was, but seeing team and staff members,
I think
it
it was
was
like
Coach
over
Dude,
70.
60%. Oh, there
it
you go,
Coach Dude.
there
Y'all
you go.
it
stop.
was
Come on with
more
it.
than that.
It was
That
it
man,
was more than half of the team that left. More than
And
half.
that
staff.
man. Listen, y'all. Listen. That man, when he came in, he alienated all of the old players. That man only had like less than 20 players from that team last year. No, it really wasn't. He might have had like one or two coaches. And when you got 100 damn kids, that's a new team. He
Yep.
brought in a whole new
No.
team this
So
year.
Coach
Hey, he
Dude.
even said that he was gonna bring in his luggage, and his luggage was Louis.
That shit was
That's
some
what he said.
dingy ass duffel bags. That's what that shit
I
was.
mean, them words came straight out his mouth.
Why
Yeah.
you being a hater? Don't
Well,
be
no, but
no
see, this is my thing.
hater.
No,
Don't
that's
be
the
no
truth, bro.
hater.
And they hating this truth. That's what he said.
Right. And see, this is my thing, man. This is my thing. When you talking real X's and O's, and when you talking football with the Coach Sanders Colts, they say you a hater. They say you a hater. Then they tell you, wait the next year, wait the next year, wait the next year, wait the next year. No, 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 no. I'm talking about this year and this team and that shit that he put on the damn field. Man, that man got his son back, bro.
I'm talking about that offensive line they had this year. Bro, that's the worst offensive line I ever seen in my life, bro. I ain't never seen a quarterback get sacked that many times in a season, bro, like that. Yeah. In this off season, they need to find a offense. They need to find a new offensive line coach, offensive coordinator, because I think that offensive coordinator
Are
just
they
left.
gone? Yeah, they
Yeah, he just
gone.
left.
And the
So they
offensive
got to
lineman
find a
gonna
new
go
one,
with him.
and they got
Yeah.
to find an offensive line because the offensive line this year just throw their ass out, bro, or do
But
better, or
see
make them
this,
better.
but see, Rich, this is my thing though. All right. Now I'm finna hit y'all. Y'all got catch the pass when I throw this one. All right. The coaching ranks, no matter.
Interception already. It went back to the first goal line of touchdown. Dallas Cowboys.
But look, check this
See,
out.
smoke. You gotta be quiet in the huddle, bro. When he in the huddle, he, see that's why you got not. That's why you're not gonna know the snap count. You gonna get your ass on the bench. You gonna be down there by the water. Look,
Oh,
we
no,
gonna
no,
have to
no.
put look, smoke. We gonna put you on the bench right here, bro. You gonna be on the bench right here, man. Down here guarding the water. You see the water? You see the water? You gonna be down here guarding this water, man. You keep on. Okay, my bad, coach. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Hey man, but look, with everybody's saying next year, wait the next year, wait the next year, wait the next year. People got to understand that you build your team through not just the transfer portal, but you have to recruit the high school guys. Man, I want you to listen to this for a second. Friday before they lost, he had his press conference. You know his daily routine press conferences, and they was asking him about recruiting and stuff because the kid had just decommitted. And he out his mouth said, we are not an 18 young. If you come to Colorado, you're gonna come to play for me and get an education. Now, check this out. 24 hours later, 35 hours later, when after they lost to Utah for the last game of the season, their seventh loss in the damn row, seventh out of eight games. This man want to sit there and they asked him basically the same question about recruiting next year. Now, the hypocritical shit that pisses me off with it, and the Colts, his following don't pay no attention to it. So Friday it was I'm not out here to buy no players. Saturday after you get your ass kicked and your son damn brat broke, now you want to say, hey man, I don't go give me a credit card because we need to buy some players because these players ain't coming here. I need to get the boosters and the alumni to start donating because I need new players. Now I'm begging because they saw that again, your class of 2024, your class of 2025, both of those quarterbacks has decommitted. You lost your wide receiver and you lost your running back and you lost the best lineman that you have ever recruited for yourself. All them people are gone. Then let me tell you how bad it is right now. It's not just about how the players are leaving. When you have legacy players leaving, you have players that their daddy bleed that program, that their daddy love that program, that their daddy still donates to that program. If they daddy tell their son, hey son, pack your talents and get the fuck on up out of there, something is bad wrong up there, man. Something is wrong. These kids are not coming in like that.
What he trying to do? He trying to turn that motherfucker into a HBCU. That's what he trying to do.
But see, if he's trying to do that, why the fuck can't he just stay at goddamn Jack State and win like a motherfucker at Jack State and go down in history
That's what I said, bro.
and be the
Just
next
Yeah,
Eddie
build
yeah,
Jackson
Robb?
turn
State
to
up
an
into a
HBV.
Division One school.
Hmm.
I think the best thing for Deion Sanders to do is I give him another year. I see what he do next year. If he does the same thing this year, I mean, you know what I'm saying, this year like he gonna do next year, he got to go back to Jack State, bro. Got to.
And then look, check this out. This is my thing too. Now I want people to understand this. When everybody's saying that he gonna bring in this, he gonna bring in that, that means he got to get rid of some kids because he brought in a lot of kids with him. And those kids that he brought in with him transferred there. So they can't just up and leave like that because you see what I'm saying? Their eligibility, they can't just freely transfer. So if them kids transfer again, they're gonna have to sit out. So they're gonna stay. So you're gonna have to deal with that shit that you got going on. You're not just finna just uproot and just get a whole new team like that because it's not gonna happen like that. See what I'm
And
saying?
now, and Rich, you can't go backwards either. Dion cannot go backwards, bro. He can't go back to Jack State. I mean,
Well, I
he
mean,
can't.
Yeah,
He can't
man.
even go back to that mentality. Like, really, that's what I was telling Coach Dude earlier. I don't know when, but it was earlier this week or latter last week. But he brought that mentality from Jack State to Colorado.
yep,
And I get it, you know what I'm saying, with the celebrity and the Hollywood, the fame and all that. But now he should have cleaned his slate and started fresh.
yep.
But what he did was
That's what I
he
said.
brought,
Get it.
yeah, So I mean, would
Especially
you
now.
when you say go back to Jack State, elaborate on that though. What you mean? You like literally go back there and coach? You
I
like
mean,
go back?
I mean, if you gonna like you said, bro, he brought that Jack State to Colorado. So if you gonna just have that same thing, you can't bring that to a university and expect to win like how you want to. You got to take that shit back to Jack State.
Okay, so
Why you
Rich,
can't expect to
where
win?
is his circle though, Rich? Where is his circle that is gonna allow him to see the big picture?
He
Because
don't know
it's a
coaches like
team
that.
though. It's a
But
team.
see,
No, but
this
I
is
mean, not even coaches. Like he gotta have other mentors and other influences that can
but
tell him this is not it, bro.
Mathello, you talking to Deion Sanders,
Yeah, that's what
man.
I'm saying. You talking to
Deion
Deion Sanders?
Sanders is
People look up to him. They
right.
listen
That's
to
a
him.
different animal, bro. You know how you got some men in the world that it don't matter if they rich or they poor. They walk around with their nose up, and you can't tell them Negroes or them Caucasian guys or the Mexican guys or them Asian guys. You can't tell them people shit. That's
Yep.
what it is. He doesn't have the coaching circle like that because he hasn't been in the ranks that long to build that up. See what I'm saying? The people that he bringing in now, them homeboys. He bringing in Coach Sapp. Warren Sapp ain't never coached a fucking down in football in his fucking life. That man don't know shit. This big time football. This ain't park ball. This ain't high school. This ain't lower level HBCU football. This is Power Five big boy football. He has to let go of that. This is my homeboy or I know him and go get the best fucking people that money can buy. And then we got to understand this is Colorado. Colorado does not have a dripping faucet like a IE Texas, like a IE Alabama, like a IE Georgia when it comes to recruiting and their monies with them NIL deals. See what I'm saying?
Let me know
They
when
don't
you
even have
hungry again.
money like fucking Utah. Utah whole team got a truck this year. I'm talking about down to the third string, to the third string boy that don't even play football for real. For everybody got a truck. See what I'm saying? These kids, they're not. They don't know. They don't like. They might know Dion, but they don't know Coach Sapp. They don't know Warren Sapp. You got to Google Warren Sapp. Some people don't know him. We know him, but they don't know him. These kids don't know him. See what I'm saying? So, and if it wasn't for the glitz and the glory, a lot of them really wouldn't know Dion. We know Dion. We love Dion. But as a coach, the coach Sanders part is some fucking hot trash. It is
Well,
what it is.
So let me ask you, Coach Dude. So how do you rate uh uh um New Orleans coach? Do you rate them trash or no?
Talking about the Saints coach.
Yeah.
The Saints coach right now, he trash. Because they
Who they
supposed to be
coaching
having
with?
a better record than what the fuck they got. He trash.
So do you give any do you give the line or the players any credit for not doing what they supposed to do? Or you just say the coach is just fucked up? You don't say the players can be fucked up?
With this team, I'm putting it all on coaches because he handpicked everybody to come out that motherfucker. He
You
handpicked
missing
that
the
damn
point.
man.
Every
No, no,
player
no, no, no,
can't
no. I'm
Team
answering
around,
you.
bro.
I'm
coach
answering your
do.
question.
Every
He
play
this
is
is on him.
designed
Oh,
to
wait
Okay,
a
but
minute.
make it work.
Wait a minute. Hold on, Smoke. Come on now. Let him answer. You know. I need to hear this. I need to hear what he got to say.
The regardless of the fact who's the head man in charge, who's over the program, everything falls on him. See what I'm saying? All that shit falls on him. No matter what. When a kid out there throw an interception, a bad interception, and he come back and at the press conference, they ain't talking to the kid. They talking to the coach. See what I'm saying? Coaches go first. That man is the first. He's the CEO. So everything falls on him. If the line is suspect and the line is trash, that's on coaches. Because coaches have to goddamn on either scheme around it to make me so I can move the ball, or put somebody else there that's gonna block, or put an extra man that's gonna block or do something. That's on coaching. And
Right.
see the
Not
reason
just
why I'm
talk
saying
about it and don't make no changes on it.
right. And then this is my thing that pissed me off. Okay, when Son got hurt the second to the last game of the season, the play calling changed up. The last game of the season, man, the whole fucking everything changed up to where the kid that came in, the backup number 16, that man didn't get sacked number 2 times the last game of the season. Why? Because they had 11 personnel on the field. They had the 13 personnel. They were running a 22 personnel. They ain't never run a 22 personnel with Shador on the field. That's daddy ball.
Okay, so Smoke, what
And
was your
that second
point when
string
you asked?
quarterback was looking nice too.
He was looking real nice too. So Smoke, what was your point though when you asked it about do the players take any accountability? Coach Dude just said yes, they take a lot of accountability, but it's still coaching. He said overall he feel like it's coaching. What's your point?
Every play is designed to do what?
Get yards.
Right. So
Get yards or stop yards.
if a player is missing his assignment, who problem is that? Who fault is that? Is that the player or the coach?
You gonna leave the coach, you gonna leave the player out there and keep fucking up, or you gonna take his ass off the field and put somebody else out there that's gonna do better?
So are you guaranteed that the second string can do better?
Shit, if you gonna continuously lead a damn boy out there that's goddamn gonna getting your kid killed or dropping passes or missing tackles, you gonna continuously let him stay out there, or you gonna replace him and put somebody out there that's gonna give me 100% effort no matter what? I'm putting the kid out that's gonna give me 100% effort no matter what.
So you
I
might
need
not
to hear
have
from you,
that.
Smoke. I need to hear from you, Smoke.
You might not have that one. That first string
You,
may be the one that put out the smoke. He's just making a few mistakes this game.
Oh no, no.
so okay, I'm gonna go back to the last two, the previous 2 seasons that he had before this season when he was in the sweat. And I'm gonna go to all 3 seasons. Now catch the pass and follow. The first season he was there when he had nothing but swag talent, where it wasn't no I'm bringing my boys in and all this and all that. I got to coach what I got. What the fuck he did? He had a losing record. The next 2 seasons he had all the talent that he can get when it comes to the swag. Now listen to what I'm saying. That if I get 10 to 15 boys to transfer down to Jack State from Power 5 conferences, I can go out there, Mathello can go out there, Rich, you can go out there, Smoke, you can go out there, and we can coach them boys to the Celebration Bowl. That's what he did. Now, when he got to the Celebration Bowl back-to-back years, that man got out-coached and outworked both times. This year, that man wasn't supposed to go no 4-8 if he knew how to coach. If he really knew how to coach, that man was supposed to at least go 7-6 this year. I'm sorry. He put, 7-5 this year at the minimum. Man, this man iced his own kicker. It ain't nowhere in coaching history that you ice your own goddamn kicker.
Well, Coach Dude,
Wow, he
Coach
did that for
Dude,
real.
Coach Dude,
Yes,
you know that pressure.
damn, what game that was? Fuck, it was the game before the Sun got hurt, where the kicker came out. I think it was right before halftime, and it was like five
It wasn't the
seconds.
Colorado State game, was it?
No, it was like 3-4 weeks ago. It might have been 3 weeks ago now, where his kicker was out there. It was right before halftime. The kicker was finna line up. He's finna kick the ball. It was like 5 seconds left on the play clock. This man called a timeout. The excuse was the play clock was finna run out, and I didn't think my kicker could kick it an extra 5 yards. So the man lined up after he iced his own kicker. The boy come out there and miss a fucking kick. That was the Oregon State game, matter of fact. So you tell me what coach in coaching history iced their own kicker?
It's been done though, Coach Dude. And here's the thing.
No.
And here's
What?
the
What?
thing.
No. Tell me
Listen to
who.
me.
Tell me who.
Listen to me, because we're not talking college. I'm talking NFL. It's been done several times in NFL. But what I'm
That they
saying is, yeah, they done ice their own kicker. But here's the thing, Coach. It's
who?
bigger than that.
Who?
It's no.
Who?
Let's not go with who. Let's stick with
No,
prime.
no, no, no.
No,
You
no,
said
no.
it's been done
Wait,
plenty of
wait.
times, so I'm trying to figure out
Yeah,
who.
okay. We got some people in the chat that can fact check, because see, we don't want to focus on who. We still want to stay on prime. Because see, if we focus on who, then we're taking it off of prime. So let's stay on prime. Okay, so bottom line is pressure bust pipes. So those first few games that he won, Coach Dude, you can attest to this. You gave a testimony on my panel before. Sometimes you can overcoach. It ain't that you can't coach. It ain't that you ain't capable of coaching these guys several weeks and several games, but sometimes you just overcoach.
Question.
And
Question.
you are a coach. So I'm gonna go on mute, but what I'm saying is Dion could have just went into overcoach mode and just said head to hell with everybody. I'm gonna just do it my way.
I got a question for you, Mathello. Coach Sanders, excuse me, not Coach Sanders. Deion Sanders is arguably the greatest cornerback of all times, correct?
Correct. That is correct.
So if this man was one of the greatest players of all time, why is he not over there with the DBs, coaching the shit out the DBs to make them people good like that too? Tell me that.
I agree. I don't have no dispute with that.
So what is that on? Is that on that's on coaching, right?
That's definitely on coaching, especially with you being the head coach. You got the realm to go anywhere you want in a whole 360-degree radius. And especially if that's your expertise. I'm on mute.
And see, I brought that up because with our coach at Alabama, Coach Saban. Coach Saban's specialty is DBs. Now that man is 89 fucking years old. He is old as hell around this motherfucker. But he is still out there every practice. You can go to they practice because they don't have the media team where you're gonna see everything and going on in practice, but they show you a little bit, and they show you Nick through the spring, through the summer, and throughout the regular season practices. That man is over there with them DBs, and he the head coach now. It's plenty of other coaches that I've seen through the back, you know what I'm saying, through the back, through the ins and outs, where their specialty is the offensive line. So them people, they're gonna be at the offensive line making sure, like, hey, I'm an offensive lineman. I got my name to fame for the offensive line, so my offensive line better be one of the best in the country. That's their mentality. So if Coach Prime was a great coach like that and really knew the X's and O's and how to really teach, then them DBs wouldn't have been cooked like how the fuck they cooked.
Okay, well, I need to hear from somebody else, coach. But what I'm saying is I don't want to say that he's not a good coach.
What does he
You feel
want?
me? But
What
here's
is
the
he?
thing.
Man, who he
But
beat?
here's
Tell me this. Fuck no.
listen though. I'm
Who
not
he
saying
beat?
I didn't say great.
Who
I
he
just said
beat?
I'm coach.
He average.
Who he beat?
I'm not saying he's
Who
not
he
a
beat?
good coach, but listen to me. What I'm saying is this is what I'm saying. I'm not here to dispute the coaching level. All I'm saying is look, Dion may be fighting with ego, fam.
That's on coach. That's on his ass
And,
still. Fuck that.
and
Ain't no
I
excuse.
mean,
That's still on coach.
I hear what you're saying. So when it comes to mentorship, because your guy, Coach Saban, is his mentor, just like Tom Brady is Shador, which is his son. Tom Brady is the quarterback, his son's mentor. So they both have mentors. And neither of the two are doing great with the mentors they have. Let's face it. You got one of the greatest coaches of all time in history, which is Nick Saban. He can go down right now, Hall of Fame, and even more accolades, just as long as the history of America. And then you got another one, Tom Brady. His accolades can go down, and neither one of them is soaking up the game. Talk to me, Coach Dude. Help me out. Where you at, Smoke? Talk to me, Smoke. I
Let
don't
me
back
let
up
me
in
let me
part.
ask let me ask Rich a question. Let me ask Rich. Let me ask you a question, brother. Who they beat this year?
Who you talking about? Colorado?
Yeah.
Well, they beat a TCU team that was came off a championship appearance. You know what I'm saying? So I give them that win because of that. But other than that, that's about it, man. Hold on. I
You sleep
mean,
up that up?
No, I'm listening.
that's about it.
Okay. Okay. This is why I asked you that question. Because the TCU, they beat TCU, they beat Nebraska, they beat Colorado State, and who else they beat?
That's
I
it,
done
ain't it?
forgot the fourth victory. I
No,
forgot
who
the
won the
fourth victory.
fourth? Who they won?
I forgot the fourth victory.
Was it like
But
Arizona? Arizona State? One of them Arizona teams?
nah, they lost to both Arizonas. I know they might have beat
It
Arizona
might have been
State. They
it
might
might
fuck
have been
around and beat.
Colorado State. It wasn't Colorado State.
Appreciate that, twin. Yeah, no, they beat Colorado. It might have been Arizona State, but what I'm getting at is TCU is not TCU from last year. That team it didn't even make it to a bowl game. Nebraska, that team is trash. They didn't make it to a bowl game. Colorado State is trash. They didn't make it to a bowl game. And I think they beat Arizona State, and Arizona State is super trash. So who did they beat this year?
Yeah, it was Arizona State they beat. And they beat them out. They beat them, yeah, they beat them pretty good by 8 points.
So I'm just saying, if you look at the records, who did they beat this year that was worth anything? For all this hype to be
It doesn't
so,
matter.
oh,
They
this man.
beat somebody. It doesn't matter. They beat somebody.
But what I'm saying is, with all this hype, and you got all these people that was on the sidelines in the beginning of the year, them folks was ranked 18th in the country, and people were talking about they going to the playoffs, they winning 10 games and all this and all that. Who did they beat? Because when they
They
started
beat
playing real teams, what happened?
that
I
happens all
mean,
the time.
but if you look at their
So so
schedule and
so
see
I'm a,
how they
so
got beat, man, they
so
they really didn't get beat. They won by close margins. UFC they only lost by 7.
thank
Stanford
you,
by 3.
thank you, thank you,
Arizona they could have beat them. They only lost by 3.
thank you,
Arizona State they beat them.
thank you.
I mean, I see what you're saying, Coach, but I mean, it ain't like they got blown out in every game that they lost. They
Thank
competed
you.
in all their games, really, except for the last games, in my opinion. They
Thank
could
you.
have
So
they
I
could have
guess
won
we,
that
I
Stanford
guess,
game, bro.
I, I guess we forgetting that USC had them people by like 35 points and took off the gas. Caleb Williams and all them people kind of took out the gas and stuff like that. I guess we forgetting that they had a 29-point lead at halftime against Stanford and let them people come back in.
Yeah, that shit was
Now
ass.
that loss right there, who was that on? That's on coaching or that's on the players?
Shit, that's I don't know, man. You gotta put that shit on both, bro. Because you got one of the best, arguably, allegedly, one of the best cornerbacks, Travis Hunter, guarding a wide receiver. He just cooking his ass, bro.
Hmm.
Catching the
And you
ball
on
off his
double
head.
coverage, the man. You
That's what I'm
this man
saying.
Travis Hunter.
So go ahead, my fault.
This man Travis Hunter just came back off of what, lacerated kidney or some shit like that. That man just came back off a 3-game loss. I mean 3-game injury. He come back in, he getting his ass cooked. But you don't put double cover. You don't put your son to help your stepson. That's
Right.
coaching. You see the boy kicking your ass. You supposed to double coverage that man and make him throw the ball to somebody else. Let me read this comment. Coach Dude, you brought this up on my show, and it makes sense. When his son got hurt, the backup came in and they ran the ball. So it's just about daddy ball and not Colorado. Hey man, Van, when I say
Right.
that shit, bro, people look at me like I'm crazy. And I mentioned that earlier, bro. When the backup came in, when son first got hurt, the game, the first got hurt, they was running the ball. When last Saturday, them people was running a 11 man personnel, a 12-man personnel, and a 22-man personnel. So you can't tell me that they ain't have it in their playbook. You can't tell me that they ain't have it in their schemes. They didn't run that shit when Son was playing quarterback. So why switch it up and run the ball and try to run the ball and do all that shit when Son ain't there? That's some daddy ball shit.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
See, that's all I'm
Salute,
saying,
salute,
man.
Van. Salute, Van, and hey, and on that note, Coach, we sit and talk about it. You know what I'm saying? And I know football. I mean, like I say, uh, you really into the college book. Period. Point blank. We talked about Dion and Shadua weeks in and weeks out. You know what I'm saying? We actually talked about his performance. And if we didn't talk about anything else, I know you roll tide and you know what I'm saying, me, you know what I'm saying, hook 'em horns. But after it's all said and done, I'm more blue and silver. I bleed blue and silver. I'm more cowboys, you know what I'm saying, than hook 'em horns.
Hey,
But we
hold on one
did
second. Hold on one second. What's happening with it, Ant Man? What's happening with it, brother? Salute, salute, salute. Oh, y'all had a rough season down in Arkansas with your
That
damn
boy said
Razor Lake.
Arkansas.
Yeah,
boy,
he a true
stop.
fan, man. I got that's my homie. He a true fan. He gonna rep his
Oh
team.
hell
See what I'm
no.
saying? Them the type of people I love. Them the type of people that I fucks with the most.
Mm.
I'm man, look, if you ride with your team no matter what. Now I understand that like you got a lot of people that love Coach Prime. I mean Coach Sanders. I understand that. The only thing that I just don't like is how you have so many people that jump ship so much. So you're really not a fan of the teams. You're more of the fan of the jockstrap of one man. See what I'm saying? And I'm not a type of person that I don't idolize one man like that. I congratulations, I salute on what you do if you do good. That's just like when Coach Saban leave Alabama. Bro, do you know how many people finna leave Alabama and not be Alabama fans no more? See what I'm saying? Because
Yep.
they came because of Coach Saban. See what I'm saying? I don't, that's just me. I know a lot of people have different views on it, but that's just me. I'm a loyal. See what I'm saying? I'm loyal to my teams. If I say that's my team, that's my team. See what I'm saying? But for the people that was everybody that was last year Jack State fans, and then y'all ran out to Colorado and they making excuses. I ain't feeling that shit. That's just me. I'm not saying that, like nothing bad to that person, but I'm just on some football shit. I just don't respect that shit. Yeah, I saw that Ant-Man Bobby Paterno supposed to be coming back to be the new offensive coordinator. I don't think that's a good idea because, you can't have too many Chiefs and not enough Indians. And that man been a head coach for a minute. And just kind of look at what Texas A&M had going on. And with Coach Pittman being on the hot seat like it is, and the last time they really kind of ended some success in any kind of way was with Coach Petrino. So I honestly think that this is a setup to get Sam fired and bring Coach Petrino back in. So I'm saying,
Man, I thought Arkansas was gonna have one of the best quarterback running back duo in the college football scene. Man, they disappointed me this year.
they ain't get they weren't healthy, man. What's the name? Rocket was hurt majority of the year, and you can
Man,
tell
that
that
shit be happening every year to Arkansas, bro.
right, right. They just it's some mojo like that. But you gotta
Them
see
niggas
like
must
this, man.
curse down there or something.
And see, this like with Colorado. Where's your recruiting base come from? Because the state of Colorado don't have a hellified bunch of talent coming out of that motherfucker every year. See what I'm saying? So you gotta you when you alienating the high school ranks and you trying to say, well, fuck the high school ranks. I'm just gonna get 10 maybe 15%, but everybody else coming from the transfer portal. You getting hired assassins, but you don't know if they killers or not. And see, the reason why I say that is because just because because they got some kids that came from Bama on their team. One of them from my city here in Mobile, Alabama. The kid, great kid, can play some goddamn on football, but he didn't start at Bama. Now, yeah, but Buck didn't even get on the field for fucking goddamn on special teams. See what I'm saying? So everybody was looking at the name that the kid transferred from the program, i.e. Alabama or i.e. Georgia or something like that. And they're not looking at, man, that kid was third, fourth on the depth chart. So he wasn't getting no burn. Him ain't like that. Him good, but he wasn't like that. And then if you're going to get the transfer portal and you getting these guys from South Florida and Central Florida and Texas State and Texas A&M, Corpus Christi and all this and all that bullshit, them people ain't as athletic and as good as real deal big boy Power 5 football. That's all I'm
That's
saying.
facts. That Power 5 football is different, bro. You see the difference when TCU played Georgia? that
Right,
explains it all right there.
right. And when you playing big boy football and you don't have them trenches, see what I'm saying? And he don't have the trenches. Man, Van, one of my subscribers, man, one of my, saying good YouTube guys, he brought up the point earlier. Man, that man got a line factory in his backyard. With old boy that number 6, I can't think his name right now. I don't want to fuck his name up, but he be on like the Jason Whitlock show and stuff like that. He be talking, and he bleed Colorado. This man is coaching the shit out of some offensive linemen. He putting them boys in big time D1 schools. They didn't even. He reached out to them and said, "Hey, I got this, I got that, I got this, I got that." And man, them people ain't even goddamn gonna say, "All right, well, coach, send me 3 of them." Oh, I know you can coach them damn linemen up. Plus, you bleed Colorado. This is what you live for. Send me 3 of them. If you put your stamp on them people, I know they good. He ain't even do that. So shit, that's on him. And this is a plug in your backyard. You ain't got to go across the country nowhere. You ain't got to go to goddamn on. That man got the whole training facility and everything in their backyard. And he ain't even go look at them because that man don't care like that. See what I'm saying? And when you got young men. I ain't talking about these college boys. I'm talking about these young men that's coming out of college. I mean, out of high school. If they already as a quarterback, if I'm already seeing how your son, your own blood, your own flesh, the shit that come out of your wang, you know what I'm saying? Your sperm. If you doing your own nut like that, what the fuck you think you're gonna do to me? See what I'm saying? I'm gonna get killed even more if you can do your son like that and get his back broke. What the fuck you think I'm coming up there to get my neck broke for?
That's nothing but facts, bro. That's what I said, man. It's always start from the line, bro. D line and O line, bro. It starts from right there, bro. Cause if you ain't got them big buffaloes up there that can move, like them boys that be at Texas and Alabama and Georgia, you're not gonna win them, bro. And and that goes with anybody, bro. That's where it starts at, and then you can look at the skill players, bro. But you gotta have somebody to protect those skill players, bro.
And that's why
Right.
Georgia number one. That's why Georgia is number one. Even though
And
I'm
why you
I
think
even
Michigan? Why you
even though
think
I'm Hook 'em
Michigan has been
Horn,
so
Georgia is
dominant this
number
year?
one, man.
Right. And see, look, why you think Michigan? Like I'm high on Michigan because they play. I'm not just a regional biased person. You know what I'm saying? Even though I grew up north and I ain't moved down south to high school type shit. So I know about both regions when it comes to the Big Ten and the SEC. See what I'm saying? Michigan is built on physicality. I'm gonna run the ball down your fucking throat type shit. Bro, they beat Penn State this year where they didn't even throw a pass the whole second half. Them people ain't do nothing but run the ball down their fucking throat. Utah last week, them people ran the ball like 58 times on Colorado ass with
Yeah,
their
just
fourth
running
string
that
quarterback.
motherfucker.
With their fourth string quarterback. You can't even beat a team the last game of the season with a fourth string quarterback, bro. Man. And see, like I said, everybody keeps saying, wait the next year, wait the next year. I understand. Hell, I'm going to wait the next year to person when it comes to Alabama football. So I'm saying, hey, we wait. We're going to wait. We're going to wait. We're going to see. We're going to see. But what about this year? this year. See what I'm saying? Let me answer some questions in the chat. Man, I'm gonna say this. This weekend gonna be so crazy starting Friday night. Even though that Texas and Oklahoma State game, Texas should beat the shit out of Oklahoma State. Man, I'm gonna say if Oregon and Florida State lose, the shit gonna be crazy. But if everybody wins accordingly how the rankings is, man, it's gonna be flipped up upside down. And let's just say I'm taking the homerism out of it. Let's just say Bama win. Bama beat Georgia, bro. That's gonna keep all ain't no SEC teams will make it to the playoffs. And I really want people to understand that if Bama beat Georgia, no SEC team will be in the playoffs this year. They're gonna keep the whole conference out of it.
Yep. Hey, coach, who you think gonna
And
win against Oregon and Washington? Or Washington? Yeah, I think they Washington. Yeah, Washington.
hey man, how Oregon playing right now? I'm gonna say Oregon. Cause Oregon is actually playing better ball than Washington. Washington been kind of skating by ever since they beat Oregon. Well, Oregon, ever since that loss, they've been beating the fuck out of folks. And then when you got that old ass quarterback back there, as in salute, big dog Philly, man, much respect. Appreciate you pulling up, man. When you got an old experienced quarterback like Georgia last year, Georgia had Stetson Bennett, and he was a grown ass man playing against boys. And that's one reason why Bo Nix has been so excellent this year because he done seen it all and done it all. The man been this is like his 90th game starting at the quarterback spot in college. See what I'm saying? So I'm gonna take Oregon with that one. Louisville and Florida State. I think Florida State luck gonna run out with this backup quarterback. Even though they performed well with him against Florida last week, but Florida was also playing with their backup quarterback. See what I'm saying? Um, this SEC, of course, I'm gonna go with Bama. So I'm saying, but taking the homerism out of it and just talking football, like real deal football, it's gonna be hard for Bama to beat Georgia, man. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I say the
Because
same thing, bro.
yeah, it's gonna be very hard. Jalen Miro gonna have to play the game of his life like he ain't never played before. Plus, the defense is gonna have to play. They're gonna have to step up and be even greater.
Yeah,
The
Alabama
Big
gonna have to play
Ten,
an excellent game, bro.
right? The Big Ten championship game, man. That's 6:30 Saturday night. That's a laugher, man. If Michigan don't beat them people by at least 25 points, I know something wrong. Shit, that's it. The ACC. I did the ACC. You did the SEC. Big Ten, Pac-12. Yeah, and the Big 12. Yeah, so that's it for real. So I just, like I said, and I understand what you're saying, West Side. With if they lose, and I just say that much. If they lose to Bama, it's just okay. Only way Georgia can still make it in if they lose to Bama, they gonna need Oregon to win, and they gonna need Florida State to lose. That'll be the only way they stay in. So it's gonna take like I saw it in the chat earlier that a lot of SEC fans in general should be rooting for Texas to lose. And that's a good thing because for the SEC to get a team in the playoff, if Georgia lose, we need Texas to lose as a conference. We need Florida State to lose as a conference to make sure that we have, if Georgia lose, to make sure that we don't get shut out the playoffs.
Well, hook 'em horns, you know we're not gonna lose, bro. I mean, like
Yeah,
bottom
I don't
line.
see y'all losing. I
I
really
mean,
don't.
this the thing. The only thing I can say with that, coach, dude,
Salute,
is
man. Much respect. Appreciate it, man.
I'm gonna keep it like this, man. Uh, Oregon, they've been just I ain't gonna say just blowing people out, but they've been dominating the opponents. So, with an exception of what we did with Texas Tech, found, I mean, we've been winning, but that's why people, I guess, probably want to rank Oregon above Texas. But after it's
Right.
all said and done, I think we can compete, you know what I'm saying, with Alabama and Georgia. No matter what a ranking is, I think we really got the next top team. I know we're talking about the Michigans. Michigan is strong, but I don't think their identity. I don't think their identity is there yet. And even
Me
with
too,
Washington,
Jamie.
and,
Me too,
and even
Jamie.
with Washington now, don't get me wrong now. Now Washington is a team that like to hang around, and they'll find a way to win, and that's
Them people
dangerous.
supposed to lose last week, man. Them folk supposed to
That
lose
but
last.
that but
You
that's
supposed to have a hit.
dangerous. That's dangerous, coach. When you hang around and find a way to win, you give a whole team, you give a team that's on the rock bottom, you give them inspiration and motivation, bro.
That's
So you
that's
don't want
true.
to have teams like that. You don't want to let them hang around either, bro.
No, I agree with you. Like now that's something I do agree with you on that one because look at Alabama this year. Man, Alabama this year, man, this has been the most nerve wracking. I'm talking about pull your fucking facial hairs and your nose hairs and your ears hairs and all your hairs on your head. But this has also been one of the most exciting years for me as an Alabama fan because every week you don't know what you're gonna get. And then during the game, you don't know what's gonna happen here and there, especially because it's been a whole new team after halftime type shit. Hey, Coach Sanders, coaches do halftime adjustments. Real coaches, they do halftime adjustments, they do in-game adjustments, some things that you don't know nothing about. Hey, I'm just throwing that out there. Good coaches does that. Good coaches does in-game adjustments, you know what I'm saying? So but that shit fishy, man. It's still, I mean, it's still a lot of football to play. This Saturday was starting Friday. When I say a lot of football, this is real, 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 real. And see, this it really has. I agree with you, Jeremy. This has been a rebuild year for Bama. New OC, new DC, and starting quarterback. I agree with you. Then you got to look at we got some starting pieces on the line, on our offensive line that yeah, but I'm just talking. I'm talking football right now. I have all the confidence in the world in my team. We gonna beat y'all. But I'm just talking football in general. I'm just, what I'm saying. I'm trying to take the homerism out of it because I don't want people say, "Oh, you just nothing but a Bama a homer. You don't like no other team." I'm a college football fan. Um, One thing Bama does have going for them the Atlanta Dome, Superdome, whatever they want to call that motherfucker, the Mercedes Dome, the Dome in Georgia, whatever the fuck they want to call that motherfucker now. That has been like a home away from home for us. When we go, we win. You see what I'm saying? We don't hardly lose when we go to the SEC championship game. And the last time Georgia did lose, let me say that again loudly. The last time Georgia did lose, was in the SEC championship game against who? Roll down Tide. So yeah, I'm just throwing that out. So let me ask y'all this.
I thought it was in the championship game too.
No, we lost on that year with Bryce in the championship game. Yeah, the Mercedes.
Oh yeah, we
I knew it one of
sure
them.
did.
Yeah, the Mercedes Benz Stadium. Yeah. So let me ask y'all this. Um, that y'all can off the top of y'all head that since y'all been kind of looking at college football this year. I mean this year, whatever. Who's been the surprise team for y'all in y'all opinion?
Uh, I say I say Washington State. I mean not Washington State, Washington. Because I really didn't see Washington being as good this year.
All right.
But I would say Florida State also, but I knew Florida State was gonna be good because of the amount of good talent they had coming through the transfer portal that off season. I knew they was gonna be good. So I knew they was gonna be good when they beat LSU on that first game.
Well, I'm gonna just give it to you straight up. Of course, I always want my team Longhorns. I always want them to shine, but they surprised me just as much as Michigan did. But when I knew it was real. I don't want to rub it in your face, Coach Dude, but I'm saying I knew it was real when we came to play ball, man. When we played Bama, I mean I don't give a damn what nobody say, man. When you beat some of the greats, when you beat some of the top teams, I don't care if they playing their worst ball, but you just know that they still a great organization. You take that, you know what I'm saying, in stride, fam. So I was
Right.
shocked when the Longhorns did what they did, and I was shocked when the Wolverines did what they did this year. Those are my two
Right.
shocking teams.
My teams that performed above expectations, and you know what I'm saying, a lot of people expectations. I think Texas lived up to all the expectations and did what they were supposed to do, especially with how they've been playing over the last 10 years. And I agree with you, Trill, Missouri. Those two programs, I honestly, I didn't, especially Missouri, especially coming off of last year, what they did last year. Man, that man did a real good job. That man should be the SEC. If he not the SEC coach of the year this year, fuck what Nick Saban got going on. That man should be the dang on coach of the year for me. See what I'm saying?
Hey, Mizzou did
Um
good in the
yeah,
portal that this year too.
right. And see, this is my thing, man. When you a good coach, you're not gonna get hit the portal for a whole new team and look like Colorado and look like USC, because that's what happened to USC too. They hit the portal hard these last 2 years trying to bring in hired assassins and not understanding like some of these kids had discipline problems at their old school. See what I'm saying? They were talented, but they just didn't have the mindset and the mind frame. See what I'm saying? Um, Missouri hit the portal and they got the pieces. Like they needed some more athleticism in the in on the skills. They had the trenches. The trenches was good. They just needed more weapons. And so they hit the portal and got the right weapons that they needed. And it shows. See what I'm saying? Um Liberty did great. Yeah, they did great. James Madison, man, I wish they would have
I
finished the season undefeated. I really
I
do.
give you another team too. It's a team down here in Alabama called Jacksonville State University. I think they just went D1 in
Yeah.
the Conference USA. They went six and
Uh-huh.
one in the new conference, bro. And they I think they just got elected in the bowl game. So I give that
Right.
to them for moving
Yeah.
from a D2 to D1 and showing out like that. I like
But see, the only thing about Jacksonville State, man, a lot of people don't realize, man, Jacksonville State been good at their level for a long time.
that. Yep.
And you know, with recruiting from the state of Alabama, man, they getting a lot of good kids coming in because they got a lot of kids from down my way. We got a kid that we used to coach that play up there for 'em. I'm just not being a homer. Only program that disappointed like that in the state of Alabama was Auburn. See what I'm saying? Because everybody knew UAB was going to have kind of a up and down year this year because they were with the coaching change and things like that. South did good. They going to a bowl game. South Alabama. Troy, if I'm not mistaken, is going to a bowl game. Jacksonville State and Bama. So you know what I'm saying. Um, 4 out of our 6 D1 programs, and Auburn's going to a bowl game too. So
Hell,
five
even
out
North
of
Alabama put up a good fight against Florida State.
right, and this they first year D1. See what I'm saying? So 5 out of our 6 Division 1 programs are going to a bowl game. So for the state of Alabama, I'm gonna give them a hand clap and I'm gonna give them a proud. We did our thing when it comes to football, man.
And the tree
This
appeal,
year,
the coach, and the tree appeal salute on that one too, coach, because SMU did their thing too. They I know they just lost their starting quarterback. They just lost their starting quarterback this last game, but SMU, yeah, they did their thing too this year, man. And I really wasn't expecting that.
oh
Shout
yeah,
out
yeah,
to
my
SMU.
bad. No, my bad. You right. They not getting assassins. They getting mercenaries. You're so damn right. But see, like, you see what I'm saying? And that's like, okay, with one of our best receivers, Jermaine Burton. Jermaine Burton came over in the transfer portal from Georgia. Nick didn't need no 15 players. Only thing he needed was a couple kids to go along with what he got, and they're good to go. Troy playing for the conference championship. So yeah, I knew they was having a good year. They beat South this year. See what I'm saying? So this like I said earlier, this college football season for me as a fan, it's been better than the last couple of years because you got Texas is good, Oklahoma's back good, Florida State good. See what I'm saying? And of course, the traditional Alabama, Georgia, Ohio State, Michigan, they're good. Even even though I'm a hard critic on what Coach Sanders got going out there in Colorado, it's still good for the college football game because that man was the most viewed program this year. No matter if we was watching it for them to win or we was watching it to critique their ass, so when they lost, I can sit up here like for myself, I can sit up here and bash that shit. But everybody with eyes was on it. So I'm saying, so it made college football have different talking points and it made the game better. See what I'm saying? It just ain't the same teams every year. We ain't going into the year like, all right, man, Ohio State, Michigan, or and one of them two, Georgia gonna make it, Clemson gonna make it. You see what I'm saying? We didn't have the regular same brand names that was there. Like I said, with Texas coming in, Texas to me had the best win of the season coming into Alabama and doing what they did. So I'm saying, so I'm happy and I'm grateful that the team that the competition, no matter if it's from the transfer portal or the NIL deals, it has made the game spread. So you have the competition is spread out, and I mean the competition and the talent is spread out to where it's making a lot of programs better. Like I said, it's good for the sport. I know a lot of people say that the NIL deals is killing off college football and the transfer portals killing off college football. Man, to those people, I say this. We've always had a transfer portal. It's just the only thing was kids had to sit out, but kids has always been leaving. And I bring up Troy Aikman. Troy Aikman didn't start off at UCLA. Troy Aikman was at Oklahoma. He transferred and went to a different program. See what I'm saying? So the transfer portal been around for a long time. They have also been paying players to come to their universities for a long time. It's just they had to do it under the table. So with everybody being able to go pay these kids, hell, if I had if I had 75 million to $100 million, you don't think I'm gonna be sponsoring some kids for the University of Alabama around this motherfucker? Hell yeah, and Alabama State. I'm gonna be on some, hey, I pay you to come to my favorite program type shit. See what I'm saying? But I
And
missed the
that and
Miami Florida State days. They were both real good. Yeah, Miami gonna be on the up though. Trust me, West Side. Miami finna be on the up, especially if the rumors are true about who they trying to get to come play quarterback for them. They trying to buy. Ooh, if they get that kid, ooh, all I'm gonna say is Miami gonna be good next year, real good next year. If they get Cam Ward from Washington State, if they can get him to transfer down to their program, ooh, I feel bad for the ACC. That's all I'm gonna say.
yeah, coach, dude, the NIL deal, it's gonna help our Texas real good, especially if we finish off these boys in the next few games. Oklahoma State, we knocked them off. It's gonna be good, you know what I'm saying, for recruiting. And then especially when we're in the same conversation like Nick Saban. See, Nick Saban had he had the best recruits, he had the top recruits, he had the best of the best. Even if you didn't know about them, they wanted to go there. We're gonna be in that same conversation, bro, if we handle business. And I think everybody gonna be willing to come to, you know what I'm saying, to at least take a look at uh University of Texas to see if they wanna, be part of it. Oh
Let
yeah,
me
we're
let me
gonna be
answer this question. Coach, with Texas and Oklahoma joining our conference next year, what effect is that going to have on the playoffs and who you got winning the conference? Man, next year is going to be so wicked, so crazy in the SEC because this is the last game in the SEC championship where you're going to have the East and West um, um, makeup. It won't be no more East and West champs in the thing. It'd be the top two teams play against each other. They're gonna get rid of the division format. So that's gonna real deal open it up to where, when Texas come on in next year and they're rolling high, they should be coming on in and win good. They should do good, depending on how their schedule line up. I haven't seen. I don't know if they released the next year's schedule yet, so I can't speak on the schedule part. But with Oklahoma, now Oklahoma's going to be rough. Oklahoma's going to be in for a rude awakening. Plus, Dylan Gabriel will not be their quarterback next year. He has exhausted all his eligibility after this year, so they're going to be in a rude awakening. With Stark already having known the ins and out of the SEC being on the Alabama staff, and plus he's coming in with a top 10 recruiting class, and he's not really going to be losing too much off that team because he's built that team up good. I honestly see Texas coming to the SEC and doing way better than what Texas A&M did. See what I'm saying? So it's going to make the conference better, but it's going to also knock some teams down a notch, like the LSUs of the world, like the Kentuckys of the world. Missouri might have a tough time next year. Things like that. Somebody got is that pecking order gonna change. See what I'm saying? So we got to see it like that too, though. You know. But hey, man, Rich, man, give me some last words, man, before I get up out of here, brother.
Oh man, I'm just gonna say roll tide. I hope we get that dub next week or this coming up week. Man, I just hope that Alabama play a plus game, bro, because that's what they got to do to beat Georgia. Uh, yeah, but like I said, man, roll tide, and hey, you have a great day, man.
Appreciate it. Hey man, tap in with me Thursday, man. I'm gonna do my college my well Thursday, everybody, if the Lord is willing, you know what I'm saying, if I'm, blessed to wake up and be alive that day and all that good stuff and be in the mind frame. Because I have to be in the mind frame, honestly, to do this shit. Some days I just be like, man, I don't want to fucking do this shit at all. But anyway, long as I'm in the mind frame and the Lord, and long as the Lord bless me to wake up Thursday, I would do a conference championship preview of the Power Fives plus the SEC. I mean, the Sun Belt, because that's with South Alabama being here in Mobile, Alabama, and I have a family member. Plus, I have a kid two kids that I know very well on their team. I'm gonna be doing a conference championship pick'em show. You know what I'm saying? Where we just kind of go over those couple games. You know what I'm saying? It's a small slate, so it ain't gonna be no 15, 30 games. We ain't gotta do number 5, 6 games type shit. Also Friday with conference championships starting Friday with Texas and Oklahoma State kicking off. I'm gonna go live, long as the Lord is willing. We're gonna do, the live reaction, play by play. You know how I do. So, man, I appreciate all my panel guests. Appreciate you, Unc Smoke, man. Appreciate you. I know you love Dion. I'm gonna keep giving your ass a hard time about your home, but hey, man, I appreciate you, Rich, for pulling up, man. Appreciate you, Mathello, for pulling up, man, to the panel, man, and chopping up. And I enjoyed your brother's conversation. I appreciate everybody who's pulled up to the chat, man. If you see this in the future, tell a friend, man. Tell a friend, hey man, we got a good little panel, man, a good little page that we can kind of duck off to, man, and have fun, man. Especially with the quote unquote YouTube madness that's going around. Hey man, you got a spot where you can come over here, especially sports fans. Come over here and chop it up, man. Talk some football with me. And after football season go off, man, we will be getting into some basketball. I just don't want to talk basketball while the season is going, while football season is going on, because my focus is not on no basketball. I'm just being honest. I haven't watched nothing but 2 games this year. No, 3 games. One was the Cavs and 2 Alabama. Other than that, I ain't even been watching no highlights for real too much of basketball. I'm all football right now. Man, again, man, I appreciate everybody, man. Hey, man, tap in with me, man. I'm trying to get active, trying to go live a little more, trying to, as they say, feed the streets. So, man, anyway, I'm going to leave y'all with this, man. Every day above that dirt is a blessing, no matter what. Stop all that stressing, man. Salute, much respect. I'm out. Roll Tide!